don't really know what we're gonna do today. But I do know we're gonna open this box. Oh my goodness, Cornstar Farms merch. Looks like we got all kinds of different shirts here. But that's not the best part. We got hoodies! Rocky Mountain Gray? Rotten Raspberry Red? Oh my goodness, these are soft. Look at that. Just look at it. Actually, no, who even wears this stuff? Get back in the box. That's right, guys, we now have hoodies, shirts, and hats all in stock in our merch store. If you want to order anything, you can do it through the link in the description. Before we jump into the video, I feel like I owe you guys an apology. Lately, it seems like all that I've been doing is plug, 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 plug. I've come to realize that that is starting to dilute my content, and that's the last thing that I want. I've always been transparent with you guys, so I'm just gonna be completely honest. I'm trying to raise enough money to get a solid down payment on new grain bins. But I've realized my mistake in that, so we're gonna have a new policy around here. From now on, there will only be one plug per video, unless it's two things that tie hand in hand to each other and you can't have one without the other. Does that sound fair? One last thing before we jump into the video. Remember, if you enjoy our content and you want to help support the channel, the best thing you can do is hit the thumbs up button. Well, I guess picking up Cornstar Farms merch helps too. Welcome, you are just in time for the beginning of corn harvest. Last night we just got done harvesting soybeans. Sable blew the combine off with the air hose. That way we could get all that bean debris out, all these little cracks and crevices. The machine has different settings for corn and soybeans, so we need to get everything switched over to corn. Yeah, you look a little dirty. Bit. To change the combine over from soybeans to corn, we just have to change a couple things. First things first, this drum right here, when we have it on soybeans, we have it all the way down, so there's just a little bit of clearance in here. Corn cobs are a lot bigger than soybeans, so we need to lift this up so that way it has more room. Inside this area of the combine, there's paddles on a chain that bring the clean grain up into the grain tank. Since we're gonna have high volume of corn going through here, we need to speed up that chain. And then the last mechanical adjustment we have to do is Dad moves a belt from this pulley to this pulley. What that does is slow down the trash chopper in the back of the machine. And then once we get out in the field, we have a few settings from in the cab that we have to change. The back tires on our combine are full of fluid to help give some weight in the back, and we noticed our valve stem is leaking a little bit. So Cooper's gonna jack up the tire, turn the valve stem to the top, and we're gonna take this off and replace it. We're gonna keep the camera distance in case a little bit of that fluid squirts out. We're gonna keep the camera distance in case a little bit of that fluid squirts out.
Well, that worked not like I thought it would, Cooper. He did the other one and just some air came out of it when Rick did it. That's kind of about like in the winter time when it's colder than heck and you got your coveralls on and everything, and all at once you got to pee and you can't get the zipper down. There's times I've almost burst like that.
Good job, Dad. Way to spread that oil dry. Oh, and I almost forgot. The machine's probably due for its 100-hour greasing. Hey, Sack, what you doing, buddy? Cooper was in the middle of putting 2 new tires on this trailer, but then one of the spoons he was using decided to break when it was already inside the tire. So he went in to go order a new spoon, and while he was in there, he just decided we're gonna have the tire guy put them on for us. Oh, I'm all dirty now. Mom's gonna be mad at me. Combine, I think, is pretty much ready to go. We just got a few fine-tuned settings, but we're not gonna be able to do those until we get out to the field.
Well, the wind is blowing and it's like a basket full of baked beans blowing around out here. But I'm gonna go up, I got some beans to unload. The boys are gonna put the corn head on, and it sounds like maybe we're gonna try a little corn tonight.
First things first, safety bar. I think we have everything all hooked up now. For some reason, when the corn head's on the combine, it wants to sit here and bounce, so we can't go very fast. Gotta mess with a couple buttons here, gotta mess with a couple buttons here, and then we'll get to go there. Something's squawking at us, and it said we don't have any rotor speed. We've gone about 40 feet. Seems like the first time you get into the field, doesn't matter if you're in corn or soybeans, you run into all kinds of little headaches and issues, and then once you get those smoothed out, it seems to be pretty smooth sailing. Inside here is the rotor, and that is plugged right now. We think we got it fixed, we're gonna try it. All right, you ready? I think we fixed it. Cooper just jumped out to look behind the combine to make sure the cobs and stuff are coming out okay. That way we'll know if we need to make some extra adjustments over here. I am very glad we got an auto steer on the corn head this year because, I can't even roll this if I try. Corn's coming in pretty good. It just seems kind of wet yet. But this field's falling down more and more every day. So either we kind of bite the bullet with some drying cost here, or we bite the bullet by having corn on the ground. And we're also only able to harvest at like 2.5 miles an hour. Normally we can go 4, so it's basically taking us twice as long. So if all of our fields like this, harvest could technically take twice as long. I am extremely thankful for the head sight row feelers that we put on the head. It's syncing up to the Ag Leader auto steer, and I would not be able to combine in this if it weren't for this stuff, because it's doing all the driving by feel right now. The Kelderman corn reel is doing its job perfectly. It's allowing the corn to keep feeding in. These are a little bit damp right now, and this is really shining through because otherwise they just sit up on top of the head, then I'd be plugging up every 50 feet. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of basing off the edge of the field right now. We are going so slow, the speedometer is not even reading. In Spanish, this is what they call no bueno. And from my 17 vocabulary words of Spanish, I believe that means no good. I'd like to tell you guys I'm able to use my auto steer right now, but I can't because this corn is so flat. It's actually knocked over even on the base of the corn, so my little feelers have nothing to read off of. This is definitely the worst corn I've ever been in. But it is yielding 212 bushels an acre. So it's going down here along the road, and along the road we have like this vine that I guess is growing out into the edge, couple rows of corn. Well, it got wrapped all around my corn reel and then ended up popping my chain off my sprocket. It's just after 10 o'clock at night, so we're gonna get this cleaned off, then I think we're gonna call it a night. This corn is just so down, I'm going like 1.4 miles an hour as an average. If we keep up this pace, this 97 acre field's going to take us basically 4 full days. Hopefully this is the worst one, but if it's not, we just gotta do what we gotta do, and we're just gonna keep plugging away.
I think I got this figured out. I just got a message from Cole. He said, hey Dad, let's quit for the night. We got some stuff wrapped on the reel. He's kind of in a weedy spot in the field. We're gonna go ahead and clean that off tonight because I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end up out here tomorrow morning, me and Sable, we're gonna be pulling these things off. So we're gonna do it while we have Cole cornered.
Congratulations! You've made it to the end of the video. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for watching, and remember, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you want to stick around for more, be sure to hit the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one. Why'd that sound so weird? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.